Hey everybody, thanks for watching Watches with me. And if you're on YouTube, thanks for watching with me. Today I want to talk about my Aragon Hiro. That's spelled Hiro. This is a beautiful line of watches. There's a new one that just came out. It's the third generation that I have known of. The third generation has a bunch of cool colors. It's different from this one. This one is very unique. It's a compression style dive watch. What I mean by that was back in the old days, I guess in the 60s, possibly 70s, they had watches with an inner rotating bezel. You unscrewed a crown, you turn the bezel to align it with the minute hand so you can keep track of your minutes underwater or whatever. The way that watch worked was the case back had, I guess it was spring loaded, had some springs on it or whatever, and more pressure was exerted to the case back, increasing its water tightness depending on how deep you went. So the deeper, the more compression. This one isn't built that way. That isn't something people do, or I should say watchmakers do anymore. So it's kind of like that. This one has a 200-meter water resistance, by the way, so it's very capable. They were very affordable. They were less than $200 when they first came out. I think a little over two after that, because it does have an NE57 Seiko movement. This movement shows you the power reserve, so how much it's been wound up. It's automatic, so you just wind it up a little bit. Throughout the day, it'll work its way up to 40 hours. And that subdial there at 7 o'clock, that's your date. So if you have some good vision there, you can check out the date on that little dial. On the side here, that rotating, or the crown at the 2 o'clock, that one has a rotating symbol because you unscrew it, adjust that inner bezel to align to, keep track of minutes. The other crown on at 4 o'clock is your winder, to wind the watch, to set the time and date and all that stuff. So, as you can tell, this case is super clean, just beautifully finished. That polished bezel just really stands out. The crown is polished, both crowns are polished. It has a crystal case back, a display back. Looks nice, beautifully finished rotor on the back of that, and just really nice. And you couldn't beat the price of these. These were less than, I believe, $250 when they first came out. Wang released these without bracelets or straps, so that you would have a lower price, and then you could pick whatever strap you wanted. Just a really neat way. It's the way Aragon does. It's just how they are. They make crazy, incredibly nice watches for very little money. So this watch sadly received very little attention. I think it's because of its dimensions. It's a 48 millimeter watch. It's 17 millimeters thick, about 5.5 ounces in weight. It's a big boy. I'm kind of used to giant watches, so for me this is a medium-sized watch, but I think a lot of reviewers don't bother. I don't know why. It's just a gorgeous watch. I guess people shy away when it's something over 45 millimeters. Even 45 scares off a lot of reviewers. I don't know. Just a great watch. The way that the strap connects to it really gives you a nice tight fit around your wrist. I put it on this brown leather strap. I thought it went well with that beautiful blue dial. That blue dial's a trip too. As you can tell, it has that sunburst effect. At certain angles, it doesn't look blue, it looks purple, which is really cool. They also have this ruby red, which I also bought. It's just beautiful. And they have a cream color that I should have bought, but I couldn't. And then, of course, have a really neat gray, more of your typical color. On the back here, you can tell it's a screw down case back with a display, crystal display back. Nice little finishing on the rotor there from Seiko. Looks really clean. And I don't know, just love the way this watch looks. Very, very different from most of the stuff out there. So that's why I bought a couple of colors. Anyways, guys, thank you for listening to me ramble on about this watch. I hope you guys subscribe and like. And thank you to everybody that has subscribed and throws a like on my videos. Take care. Bye.